My dad was in a hair metal band in the 80s. And growing up, we always listened to old rock songs, and I really wanted to learn how to play the banjo so I can create a new genre of music called banjo hair metal rock. And that's something that I cherish to this day.
What's your music journey been like? How have you got to where you are?
So far, I've grown up on tour buses and private airplanes. I used to fly a mandolin teacher in from New Mexico, and she would just travel with me and take me all over and teach me how to play music. And I also play a little piano.
How has music affected your life?
Music has affected my life because I have just completely grown up around it. I made $1 million at the age of 13 playing music, and I was able to buy a house for my son.
What is your goal with music?
My goal with music is to become an international pop star and win a million Grammys.
What would your life be without music?
Without music, I would not be the woman that I am today. I would not be able to be here at LSU and just enjoy my life the way that I have.
What would, in your opinion, be the difference between regular music and Louisiana music?
Well, I would say that traditional music such as rock and roll doesn't capture the culture of Louisiana, which has, jazz heritage and Zydeco and all these. Louisiana music is very cultural, and not all genres can show our culture.
What made you want to be in music?
So, I grew up in a very small rural town on a houseboat, actually. And we were just really, kind of secluded from the rest of society in a way. But when I reached a certain age, I was allowed to get an iPad. So, I got an iPad, found YouTube, and I discovered Bad Baby. And I just fell in love with her. And ever since then, I was like, I know I want to be a rapper. I have the bars that I can just spit out super easily. And so one of my friends in high school showed me SoundCloud and just took off ever since.
What was the music journey with SoundCloud?
At first it was kind of hard to figure out the technology of it, but then I made a friend who was really into producing, and they were like, dude, you have a great voice, you're so poetic with it, you're like Kendrick Lamar, it's crazy. And so I was like, yeah, I know. So then they helped me and kind of started taking over the production part of it, and yeah.
How would you say music and SoundCloud have affected your life?
It has absolutely changed my life. I wouldn't be alive without it. Music is my life, rapping is my life. And it's just the best thing ever.
What is your goal with music?
My goal is to blow up and get on Dr. Phil, like my idol, Bad Baby. My ultimate goal is just to be more famous than everyone and give a big middle finger to my hometown.
What would your life be like without music?
My life would be non-existent without music. It's the only thing that's kept me here all these years.
Can you give us a little bar?
No.
Oh.